Amid the ongoing debate over the deal struck between Seoul and Tokyo on Japan's wartime sexual enslavement of Korean women, the government called for the public's understanding, emphasizing that the agreement was made to foster better relations between the two sides. Our Song Ji-sun has our top story.
The administration of President Park Geun is calling on the public to accept the recent agreement on Japan's wartime sexual enslavement of Korean women. The presidential office of Cheong Wa Dae stressed that its first priority when it comes to Korea-Japan relations has always been to restore the victims' dignity and ensure they are compensated for their pain. The administration said it had also sought to resolve the issue at the earliest possible date, given that the average age of the surviving victims is 89, and 9 of the women passed away this year. Since the agreement was announced on Monday, NGOs and opposition parties have rejected the settlement, with some calling for a renegotiation. In addition, some of the surviving victims have expressed anger that the government did not consult them before making the deal. Seoul called for a more thoughtful response and asked the public and the media not to circulate unconfirmed reports.
Diplomacy is like a battlefield without gunfire, and the Korean government did its best for the nation's best interests. It would be very difficult for the government to approach such a complex issue in the future, or to even try to reach an agreement on such a matter. If the result is rejected, or there are attempts to nullify the agreement into which the government puts so much effort.
The presidential office said that the two countries must now work together to prevent the relations from cooling again, which will only be possible if Japan acknowledges its history and sincerely fulfills its pledges. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News.